Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Today is August 30th, 2020. I tell you that because with COVID, it changes every day, right? I'm Dr. Vong, world famous bariatric surgeon, author of 13 books. I am retired for 2 years, but I still have a big social media following amongst the bariatric community. So why is a bariatric surgeon talking about COVID? Because the number one risk factor for poor outcomes with COVID is morbid obesity. So it's not age, it's not hypertension, it's not diabetes, it's morbid obesity. So this is the disease that affects my following. So this is the kind COVID community. We do not promote politics or hate or conspiracy theories. If that's you, then this is the wrong group for you. We want to talk about science. We want to band together, get over this. And today I'm going to talk about COVID vaccines, this new drug called Ivermectin, which has been around since the 70s, but it's getting some bad, stupid publicity or Facebook posts and memes that's very disturbing. And other lies. I want to talk about other lies. I'd like to also talk about my weight loss surgery challenge, if you guys don't mind. It is the end of the month. I open this up at the end of the month to get people into the challenge. I've been talking about COVID every day. In the weight loss challenge, you get you get a daily Facebook Live with me and a daily email. You get an accountability partner. And I spend about 5 minutes updating my people about COVID, what to do to protect themselves, to stay healthy. We get people on weekend exercise challenges like stretching and motion and movement. We encourage people to get 10,000 steps a day. We do water challenges, no alcohol challenges, things like that to try to get people healthy. So if that's interesting you can check out weightlosschallenge.com. Enrollment is open right now and closes on September 2nd, so don't miss out. In the meantime, where are you guys calling from? Let's see. All right, let me say hi to some people. Nicolette Marion, you're welcome so much. Carla, I've been doing lives for the last 2 days. Yin Yang, good morning again. Beverly Geary, thank you for tagging. Just a plain mom, join the challenge, do it, you'll love it. JM Tom, my idol. Okay. Kate Kinka, Bay Area, California. Laredo, Texas in the house. El Paso, Manuela. Good morning. How are you? Tina, California. Awesome. Wow. Comdo, Warsaw, Poland. Thank you for watching. I told you I was internationally famous. Constance from San Diego, California. That's awesome. Chicagoland, Radiant Lily, Fairfax, Virginia. Christine is in the house. Mesquite, Texas. What's up, Irma? Just drove through there the other day on my way to Albuquerque. Anaheim, California. Mindy Whitworth in Fort Worth is watching. Beaumont, Samantha. I hope you did okay there in the hurricane. Laura, Rockwall, Texas is in the house. Pasadena, Florida. Catherine, what is up? My girl, Eric Romero. That's my girlfriend. She's pretty. I like her. Rockford, Illinois is in the house. Cape Coral, Florida. I'm going to head over to Siesta Key here pretty soon to hang out with my buddy. Fayetteville, Cincinnati. What's up, Eric? Salt Lake City, Utah, Mary Beth. I might be heading that way. She's in the challenge. Columbia, South Carolina. So do me a favor. Let's get more people in here. Normally we have about 800 to 1,000 people. We're currently around 300 on all platforms. So go ahead and do me a favor. Hit share. That would be awesome. Not your friend share, but hit the share button. Kathy Free from Ontario, Canada. Ottawa, Canada. Destin, Florida. Sally Meadows is in Australia. What's up, girl? All right. Nashville, Tennessee's in the house. Awesome. You guys are the best. Thank you for sharing, everybody. Appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of people are at church. We'll talk about this here in a second. All right. Look at that. Terry's in the challenge. She loves it. Brandy Brown, Longview, Texas. Did you guys know? Did you know, Brandy, that I'm from Longview? Longview Lobo, Longview High School, class of 91, salutatorian, baby. That's me. Central Oregon, Diana, watching on YouTube. That's awesome. Buffalo, New York, just got back from church. Excellent. Paige, I'm in Houston. That's awesome. Magnolia, Kentucky. What's up, Jane? Stay safe. Lisa, first live. Lisa Minconi called you out for your first live. Love it. Thank you, guys. What if you aren't overweight, just want to be healthy? Crystal Lee, come do the challenge. I do mind, body, spirit. It'd be great for you. Tabitha, what's up, girl? Ontario, Canada, Windsor, Ontario. I got to get up there. Except Canadians are smart. They're not letting any Americans in. Libby Warren, Longview, Washington. Nope, I'm Longview, Texas. Hazlet, Texas. What is up? Tulsa, Oklahoma, the best drinking water. It is voted the best drinking city water. If you're ever in Tulsa, Oklahoma, you can drink right out of the tap. Am I right? Oh, look at that. Vortex. Diane Cornell. Is that why your eyes are so big and blue? You live in the vortex. All right, let's get started. Thank you so much. All right. So Natalie, congratulations. 113. Way to go, girl. Love that. Julia, love the smoothies. Thank you so much. I promote green smoothies. Hi, Melissa. What's up? All right. So let's get started. Thank you for hitting share. I appreciate that. Not your friend share, but the button share. That's awesome. Let's get some information out. We're going to talk about vaccines, ivermectin, and other lies. So this is me. Hi guys, I'm Dr. Duck Wong. I'm a world famous bariatric surgeon. I am a surgeon. This is my med school diploma. As you can see, I went to Texas A&M. That's the College of Medicine. I'm a doctor of medicine. I'm an MD. I'm not a DO. I'm not a chiropractor. I ain't no dentist. I'm not a PhD. I'm not a researcher. I'm a surgeon. And above there, right there, that says general surgery. I graduated in 2005 from general surgery. Why do I show you my diplomas? So you know that you're getting real information from a real doctor. I am retired for the past 2 years, so I don't keep an active license. I could walk away, and I did. It's hard being a doctor these days, but I still stay in touch with my surgeon friends, and I'm still active in my societies and stuff like that. I just don't practice medicine. And I do a following. I have a very good following, a big challenge. That's my main gig right now is my weightlosschallenge.com. You can check that out. But I deal with the obesity population. And because of that, obesity is the #1 risk factor for coronavirus, for poor outcomes for coronavirus. And that's why I do these COVID talks. You might know me from my famous coronavirus talk called How Coronavirus Kills You. That's got 16 million views. Okay, so let's talk about some stuff real quick. Here you go. Thank you again for hitting share. #1, don't count on a vaccine this year. My tip #1 for you guys watching, for those of you taking notes, don't count on a vaccine this year, guys. I don't care what the current administration says. It just will not happen. And you can hope. And God bless Dr. Fauci. And, Dr. Fauci literally wrote the book, the Harrison's Medicine textbook, internal medicine textbook, that all of your doctors follow and read in med school, and we study it in med school. Dr. Fauci is the man who's the main editor for that book, Harrison's Internal Medicine book. Okay, so for all the idiots out there who want to discredit, disprove Dr. Fauci, yet demand better health care, yet go see their doctors for routine checkups, yet want, get their doctors to fill their prescriptions, that makes absolutely zero sense. Why are you talking shit about Dr. Fauci, yet you still want healthcare? Because all your doctors read the textbook that Dr. Fauci is the main editor in. Does that make sense what I'm saying? And Dr. Fauci has said he is hopeful we can have a vaccine by the end of the year, but he says more likely it will be the springtime. And I think it will be mid 2021 before we have effective dissemination of a vaccine. So it doesn't matter what the current administration says. There are just things that take time. Now, what they are doing that is super smart is called this Operation Warp Speed. You might have heard them talking about that. And what they're doing there is basically when they identify a vaccine candidate, they're called candidates, they put them through different trials, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Phase 3 is the main one where you got to have a 20,000 people with the vaccine, 20,000 people without the vaccine. And then they have to do the exact same shit, okay? That means they've got to both do social distancing, they have to wear masks, they have to do all hand washing, the normal precautions. It has to be double blinded, placebo, so they don't know if they got the vaccine and they don't know if they got the placebo. They don't know. In addition to that, you have to follow them out, 20,000 in each arm. That's 40,000 total patients, up to 50 or 60,000, depending on the study. That's a lot of people to enroll. First of all, identifying the patients and then enrolling them is a whole nother story, right? So we started enrolling phase 3 into vaccine candidates at the beginning of August. To my knowledge, they have yet to enroll all 20,000 in each arm. Okay, one, you're going to have that takes time to enroll patients. Number two, you have to administer the doses, which is hard, right? You have to administer the vaccine candidate or the placebo. Then you got to track them. You've got to follow them out long enough to see and then report the data. Did you get it? Did you get it? Do you have symptoms? Do you have symptoms? And then you have to test them. Are you positive? Are you positive? Negative? Blah, blah, blah. And then you got to compile all that data, and you got to get enough time. You got to give it enough time so that there shows up a difference in outcomes. Either way, the vaccine worked or did not work. Okay, that shit just takes time. It takes time. So the idea with Operation Warp Speed would be that once a company, right, has a candidate, their manufacturing arm starts to set up all of the templates and the reagents and all of the proteins and everything they need to do to, whether it's a mRNA or if it's, you know, a attenuated vaccine or whatever method they're doing, the manufacturing starts to get ready. So basically they're taking this risk that they're going to start producing, setting up for a vaccine that might not work, but they're willing to take that risk. Okay. So number one, but that just takes time. That's Operation Warp Speed with the idea that, okay, we have a study that says, yes, it's going to be effective. Then the manufacturer can jump in and start going. Okay. That's all Warp Speed is. But other things just take time. You got to have enough people enrolled, and enough of them have to catch coronavirus to tease out the data to know if it really makes a difference. In addition, you have to give it enough time to see if there's any unintended, unpredicted, side effects besides stomach upset, flu-like symptoms. Those will be guaranteed. You're going to have some sort of flu-like symptoms, some sort of distress, some GI discomfort, mild. We are willing to accept mild, short-term discomfort, but you got to make sure there aren't unintended long-term consequences, okay? And that just takes time. So don't count on a vaccine this year. It will be more likely spring of 2021, and I predict the summer of 2021. So the fastest vaccine to actually, not any vaccine, not just coronavirus, but any vaccine to come out, took a year. So if you think about February, they had the genetic code for coronavirus. At the very fastest, even if you came out in February, that would be breaking records. Okay. Now, let's talk about this thing. Next, number two, Dosages. Dosing is a big deal. Okay. So tip number 2, what I'm going to tell you is this. Even once they have a vaccine, dosing is a big deal, right? Why? They have to get it into the public. Now, this is super important, and this is worth sharing. So if you could do me a favor, hit share right now. This would really be helpful, okay? If you hit share right now, dosing is a big deal. Why? Because in order to get herd immunity, you've heard of herd immunity, right? Herd immunity is where enough people have immunity to a disease. It can be any virus. Doesn't have to just be coronavirus. That the virus doesn't spread because it dies out, and it basically protects the rest of the herd, the rest of the people who don't have immunity. Well, that number is about 60 to 70% of the population have to have come in contact, have antibodies, have a vaccine in order to have herd immunity. That's 70%. So I'll just use America alone. There's 330 million Americans. 330 million Americans times 70%, right? So that means 230 million. 230 million Americans would have to be vaccinated in order for us to have herd immunity. 230 million Americans, right? First of all, we're fucking Americans. I don't mean literally. I don't mean the verb fucking Americans. I mean adjective fucking. That means we have this weird anti-vaccine movement that for whatever reason, people, it's a conspiracy thing. So we have to convince Americans that it works and it's safe, right? And that and get them to take it. 230 million doses in order to reach herd immunity. But check this shit out. But wait, there's more. Some vaccines are saying it'll be like a boost. You'll probably need 2 doses of the coronavirus vaccine. So now you just went from 230 million doses to now 460 million doses in America alone. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. So the government, politicians are saying, we've ordered 100 million doses of this vaccine. Well, good for you. Good for you. But you have 100 million doses does not get us to herd immunity. It will not. Right? So, and that's just America alone. Let's do the world. So in order for the world to get this, we have, let's just make it simple, 7 billion people in the world. 7 billion times 70% is 4.9 billion. Let's call it 5 billion people because there's more than 7 billion people now, 7.5 billion. So 5 billion people would have to be vaccinated. If you have to have 2 vaccinations, now you're talking 10 billion doses. So you can say what you want about money, big pharma, it's a, Bill Gates conspiracy, it's all this sort of bullshit, right? That's fine. But just think about the manufacturing that's going to be required to put out 10 billion doses of a vaccine worldwide, right? Because it doesn't help if we don't get this worldwide vaccination. It's just like how we got smallpox eradicated, chickenpox, measles. We had to have a worldwide vaccination campaign, okay? And the same thing is going to have to happen with coronavirus. So the dosing is a big deal. So a lot of this topic is called other lies, right? One of the other lies is that the world will go back to normal after we have a vaccine. And hopefully my argument with what I'm trying to show you today is that, dude, I wouldn't hang your hat on that, right? I wouldn't hang your hat on that. It's going to take time to develop the vaccine. It's going to take time to show its efficacy. It's going to take time to deliver it. Okay. Check this shit out. Number 3. A coronavirus vaccine only has to be, how effective does a vaccine have to be for approval, do you think? How effective does a vaccine have to be in order for it to be effective? In other words, so we're coming up in the Northern Hemisphere, at least, we're coming up towards the flu vaccine. It's the flu virus, right? The seasonal flu. How effective does the flu virus need to be for approval, right? So check this shit out. The coronavirus only needs to be 50% effective. 50% effective for approval. That means it's a fucking coin toss. Now, I personally, I don't care what you do, I don't take the seasonal flu vaccine. I'm talking about the flu vaccine. Because when I was taking it, and I had to during med school and residency, I realized I started getting sicker and sicker and sicker. And I started getting the flu during the summer. Who the fuck gets the flu during the summer? Oh, I know who. People who had the flu vaccine. Because the flu vaccine is a conglomeration of a bunch of viruses that statisticians sit down every year and try to predict, basically guess, which viruses are going to be very active that season. And sometimes they're right, and sometimes they're wrong. But if you look at the course of the seasonal flu vaccine, historically, it's only been about 50% effective. So that's the standard that has been set for the coronavirus. The coronavirus vaccine, the new one, only has to be 50% effective for approval. This is crazy. So now let's do the math. You basically just doubled again, because you're going to give the coronavirus vaccine to, what did I say, 230 million Americans, or 5 billion people worldwide, and only half of them will be effectively treated. Which means what? You have to do double that dose. So you have 230 million Americans, right, which have to take the dose. And if it's a double dose vaccine, now you're talking 460 million doses. And if it's only half effective, you got to double that yet again to 920 million doses for America alone. Okay? So this topic is about the lies we are being told about coronavirus. Do not hang your hat on getting a vaccine. Oh, once we get a vaccine, life will go back to normal. It won't. It will be years. We are in for not one, not two, but 3 fucking waves of coronavirus. And this is why. Does this make sense? No, Dr. Vong. Once they get the vaccine, it will go away. No, it won't. We are in for not one, not two, but 3 waves of coronavirus. How is that possible, Dr. V? Because of this shit right here. That math I just did for you, simple doubling of the numbers, fine. It doesn't take a genius. But this is the lies. These are the lies that they're telling you. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to grow up, and we have to mask up. We've got to social distance. We've got to hand wash so that this virus gets suppressed. We've got to get these numbers way down, guys. All right? This is totally true. Okay? We've got to suppress the numbers. So why is this important? It's proven to work. It's worked all over the world. It's only Americans, being stubborn, bullheaded Americans, that won't do it. They think it's an infringement. They think it's that it's somehow their civil liberties, their rights, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Just grow up. Put on the mask. It's not a conspiracy. You're not mightier than thou. You're not. This virus does not care about your politics. I want to get over it too, guys. We're all tired of it. I don't want to be doing coronavirus videos. I would rather be doing cooking demonstrations. I would rather be talking about weight regain. I would rather be talking about comorbidities with my following than having to do coronavirus videos. But we are not going to get through this until we get past all this bullshit. It's not the CDC lying. It's not people backing out. It's not going to disappear after November 3rd. It's not a ploy to get Trump fired. It's not a ploy to get, Democrats fired. It's whatever, whatever conspiracy theory that you are alluding to. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, are you going to be an adult for the next fucking 4 months? Because yes, that's how long it takes. Let me remind you that when we started up, we flattened the curve. We locked down, we soft locked down America. We got back down to 20,000 cases a day, opened up, flared up to 75,000 cases a day. Now we're down to 42 to 45,000 cases a day. And we're starting to uptick again because we can't fucking grow up. We are opening schools, going back to colleges. God forbid these billion-dollar universities just take one semester off. Just take 50% off tuition and go online so that we can get past this, guys, right? The vaccine's not coming anytime soon. The dosing numbers are super high to get the herd immunity you need for you to go back to life. So this video is talking about other lies. So let's talk about other lies. What number am I on? 4? I don't know. Ivermectin is the next hydroxychloroquine hoax. Okay. Can I say it any clearer? These fucking Google MDs, ivermectin is the next hydroxychloroquine hoax. When hydroxychloroquine was being touted back in May, I was like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you take hydroxychloroquine, which is an anti-malarial? Okay, it inhibits this and that and that. Okay, so I'm looking back at it, but you would have to have it already in your system for it to work. And azithromycin. Okay, first of all, hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin, that Z-Pack combination, has been totally debunked. It is not effective. Do not frickin' fall into this whole conspiracy things. That whole, the group of doctors were standing in front of this federal building, and that lady from Nigeria was touting hydroxychloroquine and how she cured all these patients. First of all, that lady's loony as a bat. She believes that demons can impregnate you, can come at night and impregnate you. Hence, we started the whole hashtag demon semen. Who remembers this lady? She's since disappeared off the scene. Demon semen. Demons can impregnate you. She's the one that all of the mask holes and conspiracy theorists were putting up there as, what do you think about this, doc? What do you think about this, doc? I'm like, dude, she's freaking crazy. It does not make any sense. Now, fast forward, we have good studies that show hydroxychloroquine does not show any benefit. Science works like this. You have to have big studies. It doesn't matter that you know somebody who took it and they got better. Chances are they would have gotten better anyway. That's not how science works. So the new kid on the block, is that New Kids? I don't remember. The new kid on the block, the right thing, baby, whatever. Is this drug called ivermectin, which is an anti-worm drug used mostly in veterinarian cases to treat heartworms. Now, if you are so stupid that you would be willing to take a heartworm medicine that you would give to your dog because you don't want to wear a fucking mask, then I can't help you. Oh, but you need to look at the studies, Dr. V. You need to look at the studies, Dr. V. What fucking studies would you like me to look at? Show me a study with ivermectin and COVID-19. Here's a link, Dr. V. Watch. Somebody's going to go, here's a link, Dr. V. All the studies on ivermectin, which is a drug that's been around since the 70s, that does have human use, You can use on some worms for human, mostly topical, yada, yada, yada. But all the studies that you guys are going to post are called in vitro studies. What does in vitro studies mean? They're Petri dishes. They're showing viral, like how a virus responds to ivermectin in Petri dishes. Oh, but it's shown to help with this and Zika virus and Ebola virus, and it shows to help with this and that. Dude, those are all Petri dishes in vitro. There are no human studies. But this doctor in Florida started using it and blah, blah, blah. Dude, trust me. The FDA, the CDC, the FDA allows doctors at their discretion to, once a drug is approved, to do what's called off-label use, to try it, right? Sure, fine. If you're a practicing doctor and you got some totally good idea, like try it, and you have a patient who's willing to try it, and you're willing to bear the brunt, fine. But until you have a double-blinded placebo study or big meta-analysis, or peer-reviewed papers, it's all fucking speculation. Do not believe this ivermectin stuff. Do not start taking your dog's heartburn medicines. It will not work, y'all. It's the next hoax. Today is August 30th, Sunday, August 30th. Next week, you're going to start hearing people sharing links about bullshit stuff about ivermectin, and you can say, point them to this video and say, no, it's the next hoax. There are no good studies out. Trust me, okay? It's mask. I wish there was something sexier. I wish there was something sexier than wearing a mask and social distancing and hand washing. But that really is the answer. It's shutting back, okay? Now, why is this important? Because if you look at what's happening in Europe, now for all the Europeans who are watching, please comment about Spain. Spain is the second wave, start of the second wave. France also is hot. Italy is about to get hot. Now, please comment if you're watching from the European Union, because in America, we have this many reports about Spain right now. Nobody, the media is not talking about Spain. The second wave has started. I went back and looked. Back in April, what was the number of cases happening in Spain per day? What do you guys think? 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 cases a day? No, it was fucking 8,000 cases a day. Guess how many cases they have now? 8,000 cases. Spain is back to the same daily coronavirus level as they were back in April, when you saw all the videos, all the ICUs running out. And, they were going to stop intubating people. This is the whole ventilator talk. We're going to run out of ventilators. We're not going to intubate you if you're over 80. Spain is back there. Today is August 30th, 2020. Spain is back as high as they were back in April. France. What was the caseload for France back in April? Let me tell you. I went back and looked. 4,500 cases a day. Guess how many cases France has now? 4,500 fucking cases a day. France is back there. France is back to the same level as they were back in April when this mess started. In other words, they are experiencing the second wave of coronavirus. But not fucking, why doesn't it not make the news? Well, because once you have 70,000 cases in America, what's another 4,000 in France? I understand there's a difference in population, whatever, but you take the European Union as a whole, and the population is very comparable to the United States. We have more fucking cases than the entire European nation combined. I'm telling you, Spain is the start of the second wave. It has spread to France. We talk about this in my weightlosschallenge.com right there, weightlosschallenge.com. I've been telling my people my challenge for the last month about Spain, about what's going to happen in India, All this shit. India is over 70,000 cases a day. 70,000 cases a day. More than the United States. Problem is they have 1.3 billion people. America has 300 million people. So we are India's 0.3. India has another billion people. So they're not considered a hot country, but they are, because they're going to go rampant. They are going to surpass Brazil to take over the #2 spot here in about 2 weeks. They'll take over the United States in about 2 months, because we have 2 million more cases than them. You're going to wake up tomorrow, Monday morning, August 31st. The United States will be 6 million cases of coronavirus. 6 million. Our closest person is 3.5. Other countries, 3.5 million. That's due to testing. Oh my God! Please stop it. Please stop it. Another lie. Okay. Ivermectin is a heartworm medication for your dogs. And all the studies that people are trying to share point to are called in vitro. These are Petri dishes. It has not been tested in humans. We do not have any ongoing trials, any studies. It's bullshit. Don't believe it. Okay? Don't believe it. Okay. Other lies. What other lies? Let's see. It's safe to open colleges. What is wrong with people? Why do we think it's safe to open colleges? We did not conquer coronavirus. We did not flatten the fucking curve. We never got back down to a low baseline. Europe, y'all want to open colleges? Go for it. Y'all want to open schools? Go for it. Because you got your cases down to 200 cases a day. At its low, Spain got down to 118 cases one day. Now they're back up to 7,500, 8,000 cases now. United States never. We reopened the U.S. at 20,000 cases. Spiked up to 80,000 cases. Now we're at 42, 45,000 cases. And we're going to go back up because we're reopening schools, opening colleges. It's not safe. Okay? It's not safe, which takes me to number 6. Number 6. Temperature checks are not reliable. This whole bullshit about taking your temperature, like you see these videos of little kids, and I have a 4-year-old who's about to start pre-K online, and a 14-year-old, Kizzy, if you know from my book, Kizzy's Rule. Kizzy's now 14. Time flies. She's a freshman in high school, right? And you see these videos of teachers like doing temperature checks on kids before they go in the classroom, before they get off the bus. It is fucking ludicrous. It's so stupid. Temperature checks are totally unreliable. They are totally not specific if you have coronavirus. It's ridiculous. And it's 100 degrees outside in Houston. It's the middle of summer. What is wrong with people? It's totally not going to change anything. You know what the problem is? We live in this society that says, it's like Burger King. I want it my way. I want it flame broiled. I want instant results. I want on-demand video. I want to watch the movie now. I don't want to wait for the premiere. I want next day delivery. We have this instant gratification mentality that somehow we think that if we just, come up with a pill, come up with something else or whatever, that it's going to go away. Dude, it's not. It's not sexy. It's a mask, social distancing, washing your hands, and freaking locking it down and studying it online and figuring it out as a family, as a mom, come together. Some of the smartest things people are doing is, as a community, they're getting together and doing these parental pods where the parents get together and will take turns homeschooling 5 or 6 kids at a time. You test each other, and you agree that we're only going to hang out with each other, and we're going to rotate it. So you know, four moms or four dads can go to work, and one parent stays and takes care of the kids, and you rotate on a weekly basis or every day or whatever your system you come up with. That's smart. Temperature check so you'll feel better, like you feel like you're doing something, is not going to help. It's like having a condom in your pocket and thinking that it's okay to have sex with this girl because you have a condom in your wallet. No, dude, you got to take out the condom. You got to put it on, and you got to keep it on the whole fucking time. That's how I don't know how we got pregnant. We even used a condom. I was on birth control. Did you keep it on the whole time? False sense of security, y'all. Temperature checks are not reliable. These teachers, these superintendents, God bless them. I mean, this is nothing against teachers. I promise you. I support our teachers, our educational systems, but it's a false sense that like, oh, we're doing something. What we need to do is give parents and communities a better way, a better idea. Hey guys, for 6 months, just gather together in a pod in your apartment building. Hold classes in the courtyard, on the playground in your apartment building. Who has the fast laptop? Yes, maybe you have to do 5 kids for 2 laptops. I get that. But we have to just buckle down for 6 months. Do it for the next 6 months, and then we can get past this. There's not going to be a magic bullet. Okay. All right. I think, what other lies? I think that's all I want to say about this today. We've been going pretty long. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll take some questions really quickly if you have questions. Some facilities allow people even if they have a high temperature or not. Absolutely. All right. Queen, what is your opinion on YouTube? What is your opinion on people thinking the vaccines will have chips in it? That's just craziness. You don't put chips in a vaccine. So here you go. Thank you. Chromebooks. It's a great, a Chromebook is what, $200-300? It's very cost effective. Now, some people sit there and go, well, that's easy for you to say, Dr. Wong, I'm on a fixed budget. Dude, chip in what you can. Oh, here's one. Here's a good lie. Jackie Leftwich, convalescent plasma. Marginal benefit, if any. So for those of you who don't know, convalescent plasma is blood product plasma taken from people who've had coronavirus and have recovered. They spin down your blood. They take the plasma where the antibodies are, and they inject it into someone who's sick. The idea is that your antibodies will help in fighting the virus if you're actively infected, right? So this has been shown to have maybe marginal benefits. There's no big studies, no prospective, blinded, double-controlled, placebo-controlled studies. So at best, it's going to be marginal benefits, right? Do you think covering the eyes are necessary, glasses or face shield? If you have the opportunity to wear a mask plus a face shield, if you are in a hot spot, I would absolutely recommend it. If you work in healthcare, if you have to go to the hospital, if you have to visit your mom or dad in a nursing home, I would wear a face mask. If you're an idiot who wants to go to a bar, which is a super spreader event, not a restaurant, but a bar, people are packed in, you're talking real close, music is loud, you have to scream, wear a face mask and a face shield. Same thing with choirs, singing, music, things like that. I know it's tough, but that's what you gotta do. Okay. Can the elderly take the vaccine? My dad is 85. That is to be determined. We have to figure out whether or not, once we have the vaccine, we need to figure out who gets it. Is it going to be the elderly? Is it going to be healthcare workers? Is it going to be first responders? Is it going to be presidential leaders, candidates, right? We have to determine as a society or as a healthcare organization, a public health matter, who will get it, right? All right. So what I'd like to do, if you will honor me a little bit, I want to talk to you about my weight loss challenge for a second. And please don't go anywhere. I've been running this weight loss challenge since March, and we only open an enrollment once a month. And I've been talking about COVID in my challenge. I'm trying to keep my patients healthy. We're trying to have them lose weight. A lot of people have lost weight in the challenge. We talk about the mental body, the mind, body, spirit connection. We do a lot of meditation, holistic medicine, things like that. We even talk about money. This week we talked about money and how coronavirus is going to wreck our economy. So what I'd like to do, if you'll give me a moment, is to share my screen with you and show you what happens if you go to weightlosschallenge.com. You'll get this website, weightlosschallenge.com. This is my challenge. And we open an enrollment. The theme for September is to design your life. And I promise you, if you don't think that your life is going to be different after coronavirus, you're totally mistaken. It's currently open. It closes soon. I'll let you play this video for you. Have you lost surgery, or have you struggled with surgery, with obesity your whole life? And you know that there are things that you just don't know. You're struggling. Things are tough. You know there are things you could be doing. Well, I can help you. That's what this program's all about. If you join this challenge, what you're going to find is a very loving community of like-minded people who have committed to seeing everybody win. Now, what are you going to get? You're going to get a daily email from me with specific tasks of things you need to do. And it's stuff that you don't even realize you need to do. In fact, it's quite ironic that there are a lot of patients who are in this challenge who actually lost weight. And they'll tell you they've lost weight, even though I don't really tell them what to eat. I don't tell them what to eat. The first thing we do is work on the mind, the thought processes, the thinking. We clear out all the clutter. And when we are able to clear out the clutter, then I can insert the new information that's really going to radically change your life. All right. So you'll get a daily email with tasks from me. And then number two, you'll also get a daily, not a monthly, not once a week, but every single day. Yes, even Saturdays and Sundays, you'll get a daily Facebook Live with me where for about 30 to 45 minutes, we'll talk to you about the challenge, what's happening, and give you specific, deeper insight. And we're going to go real deep into what's holding you up. Okay. Once you join, you're going to find this amazing community that's going to surround you with love and encouragement. In addition, when you sign up. All right. So we are building this real active community. You'll get a daily Facebook Live with me. You'll get an accountability partner. You get access to 2 groups. And there's a lot of member testimonials here. Let me share you with this one here.
Hey, everybody. My name is Sarah, and I just wanted to jump on real quick and tell you why I think you should be part of the Dr. Vong Challenge. I have been a member since May, and I had my surgery in January of 2020. My favorite things about the challenge are the daily Facebook Live. I know it sounds kind of silly, but I tell you that it becomes part of your morning routine, and it becomes important because not only are you getting some really great nuggets of wisdom and some really great things and ideas from Dr. Vong, you're also getting to interact with other people who are walking the same journey, which is really awesome. So I love the lives. I'm on them almost every day. The other thing I really love is our accountability partners. Mine has become a very, very dear friend, actually. We talk almost every night, unless one of us is camping or out of town. And she's become a part of my life, and I love her. And it's so great to have somebody who can walk this journey with you, experiencing similar things. So those are 2 of my very favorite things. The other thing I really like about it is the V Tribe group we get. I've gotten to know so many people who have gone before me or who are a little bit earlier in their journey than me. And we're all just such a great community, supporting each other, loving each other. It's just really, really been life-changing for me. I love that Dr. Vong doesn't get on and tell me what to eat. I know that sounds strange, but I can Google that. I can look at my plan that my surgeon gave me. I love that he focuses on my mental, emotional, and spiritual stuff. And I've learned some incredible things. In fact, I've started a business since being in his group, and I'm making money that I wasn't doing before. And in fact, one of my favorite things that he talks about is money. Trust me, if you want to change your weight loss journey, you need to change the rest of your life too. And that's what this group will do for you. And I just think that you're missing out if you don't join and bring your friends with you. So anyway, I hope that I get to see you in the lives and see you in V Tribe and get to know you.
What an awesome testimonial. Isn't that great? One more testimonial and then...
Hi everyone, my name's Paula Rudd.
It's Australian.
I'm what they call a founder member of the Dr. V Challenge, and I've been in it since February this year, and I must say it has been a life-changing group for me. Dr. V's Challenge, I've learnt so much about how every single aspect of your life is related to your journey in obesity. It's not just about bariatric patients. I'm a bariatric sleeve patient and I've lost over 50 kilos. But it enables you to really get your head in the game of life and how much every single aspect of your life, from your garden to your family to your work to all of your relationships, all are intertwined and linked together. It's been such a supportive, beneficial experience for me, and I couldn't recommend it more highly. I constantly talk to my family and friends about it. I offer the challenge link on my own Facebook pages, and all I can do is encourage you, because it's such a wonderful, wonderful challenge and a wonderful group to be part of. So do yourself a favour. It's worth every single penny you'll spend. And money spent on yourself is the most important. Have a great day.
I love that testimonial too. Money spent on yourself is the most important. So what we do is we teach people to invest in themselves. Try it. $27 a month. That's all, try it for 1 month to get all the stuff, all the support, everything you need. There's nothing else like it for the obesity community. Whether you want to get your back on track, you never got support after your surgery, this is the game changer, guys. And if you're not willing to invest $27 a month on yourself, that's part of the issue. That's part of the issue. If you've ever said, I don't feel worthy, I don't value myself, I let other people walk all over me, this is where it changes. This is when you stop, right? You get monthly elimination goals. So for example, in the past, we've done no artificial sweeteners, no alcohol, no coffee, no caffeine. This month, we're doing no red meat. And that includes beef and pork. Pork is actually considered a red meat when you look at the scientific literature. It's not the other white meat. It's not healthy for you. So that's the elimination goal. You also get these weekend exercise tips. This is Cynthia Dales. She's a certified trainer and health coach, and she gives you very simple, easy stretching exercises. We went through the biceps, the back wings. We're currently doing the backs, stuff like that. This is a living challenge. In other words, it changes, it grows as you grow. I adapt the material. It's all new material every single day. I cover all these topics, the mental side, how to get results faster, the emotional sides, the coronavirus stress, meditation, childhood obesity, meal planning, $27 a day. I come to you every single day. And I'll end it with this. You got to take a chance to make a change. If you want your life to change, you got to take a chance. That's it, man. And if you're not willing to just try it for 1 month, just try it for 1 month. See how your life changes. That's it. Not meant to be a hard sell, but I hope to see you in the challenge. WeightLossChallenge.com, WeightLossChallenge.com. I hope you check it out. It's scrolling right there, WeightLossChallenge.com. Let's see. Nanny Duarte joining the challenge was a life changer for me. Awesome. Thank you so much. Who comment if you've changed? I'll give you a comment if you have signed up, and I will give you a shout out. Holly Joe is in the challenge. You won't regret it. You're worth it. Kinka, it's $1 a day, less than Starbucks. Absolutely. Share, I lost 21 pounds in 2 months with Dr. V's challenge. I didn't have weight loss surgery. You don't have to have surgery. That's awesome. Christina, best gift I've given myself. Let me know if you've signed up, and I will give you a shout out. Eileen Fry, join us, everybody. We want only the people who are definitely committed. This challenge has changed so much more than anything other group I've joined. You won't be sorry. Vicky Whitfield joined in June. Love the challenge. Thank you, Vicky. All right. Who's joined? Sally Meadows joined. Changing my life. She's Australian. Melissa Marshall, worth its weight in gold. Thank you. Quill Tessa, can't sign up till Tuesday. That's your last day. You better sign up. Don't miss it. A lot of us haven't had surgery, or not even having surgery. That's right. It's good for you. All right. Let's see. All right. Great. These are the comments coming in. Appreciate y'all. I hope you check it out. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hitting share, everybody. Not your friend share, but the share button. I appreciate that. Just joined and looking forward to it. Yay, Lena Gray. Give it up for Lena Gray, everybody. She just joined. Awesome. How long are your daily videos? I can watch it. Yes, you can watch Julie Chanel. They go about 45 minutes to an hour. I start at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 9 a.m. Eastern or 6 a.m. Pacific. And they are up for replay. You can search it. I'm on day 183 was today. So you have a lot of videos you can watch, a lot of stuff. And let's see. Okay. So, okay. Will I really lose weight? I'm so obese. If you do the work, Paula, if you do the work, yes. Okay. Share. I've lost 21 pounds in 2 months. I've made wonderful friends here. And she's non-surgical. Yes, my Facebook Lives, you can watch them on replay. They're up. Let's see. I've joined in August, and it has changed my perspective in my life. Awesome. Gab, I went from processed non-vegan food to processed vegan food. That's funny. Libby Warren, founding member of the challenge. It's life-changing opportunity to focus on finances, mindset, and overall growth. Worth every penny spent and money committed. Thank you, Libby. That's so awesome. Anyone joining? I wanted to give you a shout out if you joined. Richmond, Virginia, I'm 1 year out of surgery, down 90 pounds. Congratulations, Kim. That's great. Did you have the sleeve or the bypass? You're right. The magic solution is being good health. Absolutely. Lynn, did you just join? You said me. Did you just join? It's awesome. Dawn, I followed Dr. V for 2 years now. Started at 350. Good job, Dawn. And now you're at 200. Woo! Awesome. Way to go. Congratulations. I'm a retired dietitian. Fiber is your friend. You are correct. Fiber is super important. Sleeve to gain 25 pounds. You got to get in the challenge, girl. Health is wealth. Absolutely. Paula, the deadline to sign up is September 2nd. September 2nd. Do you have a green smoothie and a big ass salad each day? I don't, because I'm not trying to lose weight, but it's totally a healthy way to eat. I do eat a lot of salads, a lot of veggies. My 4-year-old daughter, Mason, loves her green smoothies. She calls it purple because I put in blueberries and it turns purple. And she does purple. Done. Lisa. Yay. Did you sign up, Lisa? That's awesome. Way to go. Oh, here's a Brad Walsh. Does the virus cause lung damage, or is it the immune system cytokine storm? Probably both, Brad. So the virus definitely explodes each cell it infects. So you're talking about millions of cells, which causes a cytokine storm to try to heal or fight off the virus, which can lead to fibrosis and scarring and other issues, cardiomyopathy, brain issues, etc. Lindley Darden signed up. Yay! Awesome, Lindley. Welcome. Give it up for Lindley, everybody. If your weight loss stalls, change your exercise routine, jumpstart weight loss again. I wouldn't do that. I would look at what you're eating. Heart damage from the virus. Yes, that is starting to become a thing. It's starting to become a thing. We see that some lasting cardiomyopathy from people who've recovered. Join your weight loss family and heal the bad thoughts that make you. Absolutely. Exactly. I use ivermectin to fight parasites in my animals. That's how it should use it for. Does the virus affect people with autoimmune diseases differently? Only if you are taking really immunosuppressive disease medicines, Melissa. Great question. Had to sleep but gained back during quarantine. Linda, I hope you will join the challenge if you're not in it. Right? Check out the challenge. WeightLossChallenge.com, everybody. It's going to be great. Worthless against COVID. Absolutely. Share. Eat a ton of big ass salads, fruit, nuts, spinach, huge salads. That's exactly right. Fill up, man. Who has joined? Who's joined our community? I'll give you a shout out. Right? Linda's joined. Lisa Langlois joined. I do eat a lot of fish. Does taking supplements to increase immune system help? And anti-inflammatory? Absolutely. Overall health will help, right? What challenge? I want to take phentermine. WeightLossChallenge.com. Check it out, Jenny. Jenny Clemente, WeightLossChallenge.com. You'll get a full program. You'll get a daily Facebook Live with me. You'll get a daily email. You'll get an accountability partner. The challenge, WeightLossChallenge.com. It's only $27 a month, man. Invest in yourself. It's less than $1 a day. What's up, sister? Lee fam. Came to see you because you're the bomb, Dr. Bong. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Workouts and dieting at home. Good job. Sleeved, Christine Lillyman. Sleeved 2.5. Just hit 90 pounds, gone past my goal. Awesome, Christine. Join the challenge so you can get the mental part of it, the spirit, the mind, body, spirit connection. Was on methotrexate for 3 years. That's how I gained weight. Absolutely. Yep. Cindy, yes, absolutely. We're learning a lot more about coronavirus now with blood clots and things like that. You're totally right. Oh, Mario, Stacy, Sonia, signing up now. Stacy, what's up, Stacy? When you guys are signing up, make sure you enter your email address. Everything's done through the email. Make sure you enter your email address accurately. Check your spam box and your promo boxes and see. That's the email has the link to join our Facebook group. We have a secret Facebook group, right? You missed a lot. You missed a lot. We strive for optimum great health, invest time and energy in being the best you can. Should people with uncontrolled asthma be wearing masks? Absolutely. Is the challenge only for those that had surgery? Nope. We've got lots of people in the challenge who are non-surgical. So it would be great for you. Elena, signing up now. Yay. Give it for Elena, everybody. That's awesome. Way to go. Make sure you check your emails, your spams, your promos. All right. Samantha Rice, not at all. A lot of members are non-surgical. Kim Nolan will sign up this week. Sign up today, girl. Don't miss the opportunity for sure. WeightLossChallenge.com. Can you get the coronavirus more than once? We're starting to see. We have a confirmed man in Nevada who got it, and another confirmed case in Hong Kong that got it. Grocery shopping, the first, what kinds of food should I buy for the challenge? Nothing. Don't worry about it. You know, lots of fruits and veggies, green smoothies, etc. High risk. If you have poorly controlled asthma, you're at high risk. I am high risk. How many years will I be in lockdown, Barbara? God bless you, lady. Hopefully you'll be one of the first ones to take the vaccination. Are the limitation short-term detoxers give up the item permanently? Up to you, sweetheart. Like, for some people, they need to give up alcohol permanently. For some people, they just need a detox for, a month, just to prove to themselves that that they can do it, do it as long as you can. As a doctor working the front lines, what safety measures do you take? I'm retired, Daisy, so I don't work the front line anymore. And remember, doctors and nurses are not the front line. They're the back line. They're the defense. I like to say that we are the front line. We are the ones that need to what happens with coronavirus depends on us, people like you and me. We are the front line. We need to wear masks. We need to social distance. We need to wash our hands. I'll give you an example. I was taking my girlfriend Erica out yesterday. We had a babysitter that she was spending the night with her little friend down the street. And so we decided to go out. We were going to try this new restaurant that we haven't been to. It's a restaurant/bar. Went through there. Place is packed. We can see through the windows. In Houston, we're supposed to be 50% occupancy in restaurants. Long line outdoor. Most people were not wearing masks. And we just kept driving. We said, this is ridiculous. We found a new restaurant that she had been to, but I had never been to. Had oysters. Did not work, in case you're wondering. In case you're wondering, did not work for Dr. V last night. Whatever. And had a great night. Sat outside. Nice cool breeze in Houston. Had oysters, glass of wine. Went home. Check this shit out. Netflixed. Yes, Netflixed Urban Cowboy with John Travolta. And didn't work. And oysters didn't work. Sorry. Thank you for the great information. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. I know it's shameful. Didn't happen. So for those of you guys who, let's see, I have tracheobronchomalacia. Oh, that's not good, Heather C. You are very high risk. So your doctor, you're very high risk. I wouldn't go so far to say that you're a goner, but you're definitely high risk. I definitely went there. Urban Cowboy, great movie, but immune suppressive drugs, same thing. You are at high risk for COVID, and I think I addressed that too. We're starting to see that. Yes, Gail Gowan, that's right. We are the front line, and we do the work. That's right. So real quick, one last time, let me tell you about the weightlosschallenge.com. So let me share my screen with you. Okay. If you go to weightlosschallenge.com, you're going to get this page. I've been doing this weight loss challenge since March. I only open it up once a month, and basically with it, we're going to help you take your life up to the next level. You don't have to be a surgery patient. You can be non-surgical in case you want to if you're dealing with stress, anxiety, you've got 20 pounds, you got the COVID-19 pounds to lose. You get a daily task from me. You'll get daily Facebook Live with me. You'll get an accountability partner. You get 2 secret groups that you can belong to. Here are some testimonials.
Hello, my name is Jennifer. I just joined the challenge in July. I had my gastric sleeve done in August of 2017. My highest weight was 408 pounds. I am currently 178.
Wow.
I'm still considered overweight, even though I lost all that weight.
230
I need to
pounds
get down to the proper BMI. And I kind of fell off the wagon, and I am ready to make my comeback and to get where I need to be, and try to maintain at that point. So far with this challenge, even though it's been not even a month yet, it's about getting back to where you need to be to get your mind, body, and soul to where it needs to be, so you can go on your journey and finish your weight loss or start your weight loss. It just depends on where you're at. I highly recommend it. It's so worth it. You meet great people. If you need advice, everyone is willing to come out and help you with answers. I posted something and I couldn't believe the responses I got. But yeah, come join us. It's fantastic. You'll meet a lot of great people. Thanks.
Great testimonials all through there. Here's the cost. It's only $27 a month. It's less than $1 a day to get all this support, all this education. And this is it, guys. I'm not like holding back on y'all. This is my best shit. This is the stuff that I tell my patients. This is how I changed my life. I talk about how I recovered from $4 million in debt and was able to retire 9 years later. I talk about all that sort of stuff. I talk about money. We do elimination goals, exercise tips. We talked about it. It's a growing challenge. It's a changing challenge. It changes as you go. They're from all over the world. We've got members. Here's a member from Australia.
Right from the start, I've said working on your mind is the most important part of this weight loss journey. And Dr. V takes us to like the next level. Do yourself a favor, spend at least 6 months in this group.
At least 6 months. Do yourself a favor, spend at least 6 months in this group. So all the topics I talk about, psychological, emotional, you got to take a chance. I have special appearances. Chris Noggles, our money guy. Hazel Ortega went from homeless to private jets. Lots of Q&A stuff. Lots of member testimonials. Patrick Maines, it's a great way to start your day. You know, Dr. V will teach you information that is hands-on and will help you create new life. You know, it's not just for bariatric patients. It's for anyone looking to make a difference. WeightLossChallenge.com, WeightLossChallenge.com. Enrollment's now open. It ends on September 2nd. Don't miss out. And I hope you'll join our community. So thank you guys for watching. And thank you guys for, stay safe. Tonight, we're going to have in our challenge, our resident chef, cook, is going to talk about tofu. So let's do this. And you're going to love it. And you can only get it if you're in the challenge. This is not on my fan page. I have secret videos and stuff for our secret groups, right? Oh, rapid test. Yes, next week, my rapid test will give you results in 10 minutes. 10 minutes rapid test, 10 to 15 minutes. And you do it at home. And I'll have that available this coming week here. All right. Sign up on the 1st. Don't forget, Paula. All right. Post the link to the challenge. It's WeightLossChallenge.com. All right, I'll post the link. www.WeightLossChallenge.com. Sure, I'll do that for you. There you go. Get in it. Just collect it. Just connect it. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.